Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Wednesday. That means it's time for our midweek stock market update. And if you want to join us in our live trading room where you'll see how we trade and what we do every day, link in the description below to come to our website. Well, government shut down last night. Market dipped pre-market, came up a little bit, and then it's been nothing but a bullish day. The old adage has still held true. Sell Rosh Hashanah, buy Yom Kippur. Wow, look at that. Boom, perfect. New all-time highs on the SPY today. For those who are not aware, Yom Kippur starts tonight at sundown. They always buy it like into that day. So you have the market at a new all-time high. We're still in this ascending channel. This market continues not to care about anything. Is it strong? Yes. It is absurdly strong. Absolutely. It is what we have. This is the market. It doesn't want to pull back. It doesn't want to give an inch. You had a jobs report this morning showing the ADP. Now, ADP, for what it's worth, we take it, but supposed to add 50,000 jobs, lost 32,000. Right? So, well, first initial reaction, oh, this is bad. Oh, no, the Fed's going to cut. Well, if the Fed's cutting, the economy's not in a good way. So, you got to kind of take all this with a grain of salt. Now, it's unlikely we're going to get non-farm payroll on Friday unless the powers that be in Washington come together quicker than anybody thinks they will. So just keep that in mind. So bottom line, SPY, new all-time high, pushing back up here, still looks good. The Qs, all-time highs as well. IWM, nice bounce. The Dow, nice little bounce. The financials today, not much going on. And always got to, when you check the XLF, you always have to check the rest of the banks, the big banks especially, because sometimes the XLF moves on the insurers. And you look around here, you're seeing some of these big banks are starting to break down a little bit. Something to keep an eye on. XLE remains overall out of play. XBI continues to rage. We're raging because of Trump RX and all of these companies coming in and saying that um, we're going to do what Trump wants and we're going to move production to the United States to avoid tariffs. Blah. So Lilly, with this massive 2-day move, the next move would be up to this gap at 850.93. Pfizer ignited us yesterday, giving a huge day too. How do I change this? Somebody remind me. Is it settings, right? Okay. All right. Pfizer with the huge day too. BMY with a nice day. J&J new all-time highs. So you saw a lot of stuff going on there. To be honest with you, I didn't trade any of those names. Just telling you what's going on. The SMH new all-time highs today, and that's a nice move here. NVDA new all-time high. Did not catch that one. Did catch some of this AMD move. AMD to remain. AMD used to be one of my favorite stocks to trade. It has been a very tough trader lately. Still can't break out, but holding in. Taiwan Semi, new all-time high. Micron explosion day, new all-time high. They keep rotating around. Abgo is kind of quiet, right? The rest of the sector, not much. Intel up, report out that AMD is going to sign a deal with their foundry business. Let's get this real here. AMD is not going to give Intel any current architecture or anything that would be close to that. Any deal would be for some old dated chips that they don't care about, that even if Intel was to reverse engineer them because they give them everything to them, that it wouldn't make a difference to them. So let's be real. This is not a huge win, but it's something for Intel, and it's just a sign that everybody's talking to Intel. All right, so what did I trade today? You're asking. Well, I came in heavy, heavy Apple. I had over 30 calls in Apple. I traded out of those for nice wins on the October 260s and the November 265s, and I added back a couple of new, much smaller now, November 265s. That was a nice trade on that one. AMD, I talked about that already. Had a nice little trade on there. I am sitting in some coin calls. Not a lot, very small. I'm in some October 360 calls on this gap up and move and looking at that gap. I'm eyeing that gap at 351.84 and thinking that if we get into it, this could fly. You don't need a lot of size on coin. What else? Microsoft, nice day, but not quite breaking out. Amazon, nice bounce, but rejected again at the 8-day. Meta just continues to look sickly, trying to hold the 100-day here, but not looking good. Google, nice bounce back day. Did the 8-day where it stopped. Hood finally taking a day off, much needed. Palantir still not right, trying to break out of this 185 area, very close to going. Who am I forgetting about here, guys? MSTR had a nice little pop on the day earlier. BABA pushing right back up again here today. I mean, overall, it's a very bullish market. I didn't talk about Tesla. Tesla here, big breakout move today, heading up for that 465 area ahead of delivery numbers, which are expected between 9 and 9:30 tomorrow. And the market's expecting, I think, 433,000 is the average. Beating that could send this stock high, hurdling here. Remember, the stock's been beaten up. It's come around. 488 is the new all-time high at 488.54 is the all-time high. And if those numbers deliver, that could be a sign of Tesla to go and get that all-time high. Bottom line, this market remains very strong. We work our way around it. The sectors are strong. The market's overall holding in great at all-time highs. And, looking for a pullback, it doesn't want to give it. So we'll have to wait to see when we get that. At some point, this market will give a pullback, but right now, dips are shallow. The 21-day, one time closed under on the SPY since April. Can't fight this tape. All right, catch you guys in the morning. Let's have a great day.